Hey there. Thank you for joining me on my little flight today. This is my first attempt at narrating a video, so bear with me. This plane is my Atomrc Swordfish, which is also my first attempt at getting back into RC. I originally started out with a 3D printer with plans to build an RC plane, but realized that I really need to practice first before I invest a lot of time and effort into something which is a little more brittle than a starter plane like this. So the Atomrc is a twin-engine FPV plane, meaning it's a first-person view experience that uses two forms of communication back and forth from the plane. One is for telemetry, which is the flight control and the flight surfaces, and the second is for the video, both of which provide vital information to the pilot so he can guide the plane back and forth from its destination. It also uses GPS, so if you have a problem, you can flick a switch and it'll return to home. It knows where you started. So today's flight was a early morning sunrise opportunity to get out there and take a look at our property where we're planning on building and do a couple of low passes around the ranch. I only fly over unpopulated areas and make sure that I keep safety first. So there's a lot to consider when you're flying. Wouldn't do this around populations. This is a low pass on the north side of Lake Humphrey, which is where we're building, and it's really kind of cool to come in low and fly in just a few feet above the water. I'm real happy with this plane. It's taken me a long time to get it tuned and built properly. It's really been a kind of a dream of mine to be able to do something like this, and the technology's already finally here to make this possible, so I absolutely adore it, and it's going to be a hobby that I can enjoy for as long as I can pick up a transmitter, so I'm excited about it. So we're coming up quick on the property. You'll see us do a flyover on the van, and here we are just off the nose, doing about 40 miles an hour right now. I did a big old banking turn and come around again for a landing, but I had taken some footage of the plane with the drone. The plane has the ability to loiter or hold its position without a pilot, so that gave me the opportunity to get the drone in the air while the plane was doing its thing and maintaining its distance and altitude. There's a nice shot there. Probably should have cleaned the lens on the drone. Anyhow, live and learn. I have a buddy of mine who's going to help me do that in the future. So I wanted to take one more pass so I could line up on the grass runway that I have on the property. You'll see later that I underestimated the length of the grass and the hill going up, and I kind of came to an abrupt stop, but it all worked out. Had a really good flight. It was a safe flight, and it was a beautiful morning. So we're coming in for final approach, and thank you for coming along with me on this flight today.